let's talk a little bit about this IX industrial, this IX connector. There's a lot of changes to what it means as we move towards this industrial Ethernet. Could you maybe start off and talk to me a little bit about some of its packaging, some of its size and dimensional aspects relative to what's currently been employed?
Yeah, and if you take a look at it, in industrial applications, they made use of things that were traditionally either telecom or datacom related. So you would take a look at your traditional mod jack, or you think of it as an RJ form factor, and right away you'll notice it's a lot bigger. So IX is about 75% smaller, or 25% size. It's about 40% less height. And when you think about linear density, the number of ports I can get along that application, it's almost twice as dense, which means I can plug more devices into it. So when you think of mod jack, again, great form factor, everybody knows about it, but the reality is that the modular jack isn't necessarily meant for a factory application, right? This mod jack was made for a data center or a central office where it's a very controlled environment. You don't have, the fluctuation in temperature and the humidity and moisture content of that room is perfectly well known. And in any factory automation or any factory location, you're not going to be able to control that, right? So when you think about the advances of IX versus the mod jack, it's really size is one of the first drivers. I'm able to plug more devices.
Well, besides size, I think there's a whole bunch of other advantages. My understanding is that it's grounded, provides a ground in several different dimensions. Talk to me about that change.
Yeah, so good point. So IX, just like a category jack or a mod jack, is still 4-pair. So you still have 4-pair. With IX, each of the pair is fully shielded. It's 360 degrees shielded, so it's optimized. And it has a lot of headroom in terms of its signal integrity or SI performance. So with the mod jack being twisted pair, the way the mod jack is constructed, some of the pairs can cross over each other, not as much headroom from a signal integrity, so either insertion loss or return loss perspective. So really good, excellent performance with a lot of headroom with IX Industrial.